Right, let's cover this act stuff. Let's get into academics. Big Act's worst month ever. The worst month of this fella's life. First Drake, now this. So for those who are unaware, a few months ago, Ack was accused of SA by some woman. So we're going to take a look first at the initial response he did to the allegations. Then we're going to take a look at this new lawsuit that's been filed by the girl, by the woman, for both SA and defamation as a result of the response that he gave to the allegations. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, sorry. We'll do the intro. We'll do the intro. We'll do our intro. Okay, cool. Okay. Right, so let's get... Where's this Aquad? Here we go. So this video is called Academics Exposes Messages from Chick Making Allegations Online and addresses video of ex screaming. So, I mean, people may not know. I'm like loosely aware of some ACK law for some reason. I've just come into... I ran into content involving him before. Bug knows a little bit about this stuff. I've spoken to him a little bit about it. But Ack has actually been, I think he's been accused by people like a couple times. There's been a few situations that are like circled around. He used to hang around with, is it 6ix9ine? Takeshi 6ix9ine? Who's, what did he do again? He essayed someone, right? And then, fuck, what else was that? Obviously, Adam22 also, didn't he? He hangs around with Akademiks, and he recorded Little Pump getting sucked off when he was underage. And then Ack also played like mad defense for Tory Lanez, who shot Megan Thee Stallion in the leg or in the foot. And was basically like, apparently he was essentially like his mouthpiece and like just talked mad shit about the case while it was going on. Dude, this chair's kind of like, it's still, maybe I'll do something in an ergonomic chair. You guys should just give me $500 so we can make that happen at some point. Okay. Shooting, okay, I don't agree with that. Shooting people's not cool, okay? It's no good. No good. Okay? Anyway, let's get into this. Let's watch this video. Let's see exactly what the defamation might be here. Let's see. Wasn't Adam22 also accused of grooming a kid? Like sleeping with like a 16-year-old or something, like 10, 15 years ago. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure on the details of that. I don't know what state it was in. I don't know the details. Well, Adam22 is not a rapper, is he? Anyway. I don't know much about the Adam22 stuff. All I know is that he's got like a bunch of kind of creepy but kind of funny Twitter posts where he makes jokes about teenagers. Well, maybe jokes. Who knows? Let's get into this video.
Yeah. Holy. I wish I could play some music, but I can't play no music right now. All right. Let me get the link for this shit.
Wow, this goes hard, dude. Thanks, Ack.
Hey, yo, hey.
Have you watched the clip of Akademiks getting chewed out on a show by Vic Mensa over his Chirac coverage? No, I don't know much about the war in Chirac stuff. I just know that Ak hid in his basement for months because he thought he was going to get shot.
I'm back on stream real quick. This is for the slow ones in the back. The slow ones all the way in the back. You feel me? Somebody says, yeah. So, clearly, when they try to, they've tried to do this to me about 6 or 7 times. So, like, I'm no new. It's no new thing to me. We'll survive this like we survive anything else.
It needs to be billions changing his camera's aspect ratio. Absolutely true. It's crazy people let him get away with this.
It'll be fun. But we do got to clarify a few things for the slow ones in the back. We're not even on Rumble. We're just straight on YouTube, Twitch. We want to make some things very clear. And also, we're just not ducking no allegations or we're not ducking no faces because really, they can't really do nothing. You feel me? There's nothing that I got a guilty conscience from. There's nothing that I did no weird shit from. It is going to be what it is. You feel me? I already told everybody the worst parts of it. After this, it only helps me out if you ask me. I told the worst parts of every situation that I got going on. The worst parts is already told. First and foremost, I see something going on Twitter, and this is why I just got back on here. Let's address some facts. So for all the people, the slow ones in the back, even the right ones, and also the chat niggas, I'm going to just give you the facts because people are going to make up shit. So, and this is probably first and foremost, when I say slow ones in the back, this for Meek Mill, okay? Meek Mill, I know you've been in the back of the class, but bring your ass up here to the front today. Okay? We're gonna bring you up to speed. We're gonna bring you up to speed, and we're gonna bring you up to speed with a few things, okay? You said, what? Is this a hoax? Gotta be? Nah. Okay, now, by the way, it is a hoax. Actually, maybe not that stupid. But this clip is going viral, okay? By the way, if everybody know, I clearly said yesterday I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days, the Keep It a Bean shirt. I've been wearing it for 3 days. This was last night. I come back from my studio. I done told my story.
Dude.
I come back from my studio to my house. There's cameras ripped out of my the inside of my house.
So, okay. So, this is an amazing set. I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days and there's a woman screaming in my apartment. Okay, great.
There's mad monitors broken. There's mad shit broken.
No, Ak is not Jamaican. This is a total malicious rumor being spread. He is actually Sicilian. Why he's so dark. He's Sicilian. He's not Jamaican.
I'm even talking to this individual like, yo, damn, why'd you do all this shit? She gets her phone and she sees the blogs already started posting it. And they're posting the clip where it says Ak's girlfriend stole $500K from him. So, she's not a public figure. So she's like, oh my God, you ruined my whole, like I'm done now. Like nobody will ever, that's all people are gonna know from me. So she's drunk, by the way. This is a drunk woman.
So, wait, so did she steal 500K?
Oh my God.
What's the
all
story
that type
here?
of shit. You know what I mean? By the way, at that time, somebody hits me and said, yo, your stream accidentally started. Like, it just started because the internet was out before. I come down, I cut the stream off. That's it. Like, there's random bums on here talking about I caught my girlfriend smashing my friends in my house. You could probably even hear her like, what words she's saying.
That's a good tweet. That's a good tweet. That's a good tweet.
All right. Okay. So that came from that. Again, somebody who's drunk don't know what's going on, or actually she do know what's going on. But for her opinion on this whole thing is, yeah, I sent a picture of you to a nigga, but I didn't post it on some public shit. Why did you have to go on your Twitch and talk about everything with me?
Okay, so he did share nudes of a girl. Okay, okay, cool. All right.
To the world, like I look crazy now. You feel me? So whatever. So that's that. I also really want to get to, I'm not gonna, because this not gonna really be no back and forth between me and nobody type shit. You feel me? This ain't gonna be no real back and forth with me and anybody in particular. But I also do want for the people who rock with me. And
was this nearly 200 viewers? Not even 30 likes. That is pretty crazy, isn't it? There's a huge discrepancy right now. I'm seeing 28 likes and 204 viewers right now. That's crazy, guys. Liking is free. Liking is free. You only have to move your cursor and click. That's all you have to do to like. If you want to take it further though, guys, okay, and this is where the real help comes in, okay? You can also donate. Buy a membership, gift a membership, buy a super chat. If you can. Thank you very much. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman to follow me. Also, there's merch on the channel page. Bro, you got $200 of donos. Shut the fuck up. Kenny. You are pocket watching so hard. You're pocket watching hard. You're mad. Yeah, you got a Switch in Discord the other day and you're still begging for Yu-Gi-Oh packs, okay? You literally got a Switch from someone on Discord. and you're still in there daily, scrounging for Yu-Gi-Oh packs from anyone you can find. Do not come at me for trying to get paid for some work, all right?
And who's gonna understand what the fuck I've been saying and realize I'm not coming on here like, nigga, I would have never said none of that shit if I came on here to lie. What I'll say is, I wasn't even gonna post these type of joints. But I see Shorty, who clearly was involved in that situation. By the way, Shorty, I didn't bring this up to make you look no way. This was a dealing between me and my girl, or me and my ex-girl. She just kept using that incident, so I just spoke on it and cleared it. I didn't mean to make you look no type of way. I haven't spoken on you. You're right. I just said what happened. I ain't even say who you were. You the one who just jumped out the woodworks. I'd never said who you were, Shorty. Okay? And I'm not even going to play because she made a video. I'm not even going to play the video you made. But what I do want to show, number one, first and foremost, if everything or anything you're saying is true, a nigga would have been charged. Nothing happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also,
literally the Drake argument. If I did anything, I'd be in prison right now. No wonder he's such a big fan of the Heart Part 6. No wonder he's such a big fan of the Heart Part 6. He was using the same argument a few months ago. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. Look, I'm coming into this with an open mind. I truly am. I genuinely don't know. I don't know because apparently there's some weird shit going on with the lawyer who filed this case. We're gonna take a look at all of it. So I am coming into this with an open mind. So we'll keep watching.
So I will say this: these are things that the police and everybody else looked at their damn self.
Drake a rapist, I'm a rapist.
Unlike the cops in that incident, I will say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it, nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now, Shorty's trying to, and again, I don't know how she just jumped into the mix, but I'm going to show you exactly, and by the way, I can't show certain shit. Like, for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got the image of that.
Wait, sorry.
Feel me? Damn, nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now, Shorty's trying to, and again, I don't know how she just jumped into the mix, but I'm going to show you exactly, and by the way, I can't show certain shit. Like, for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got the image of that. Feel me? I can't.
So, okay, so this girl got a train ran on her next to Akademiks' pool while he was asleep. Is that what I'm hearing? And he got the footage. Am I understanding this story correctly? I'm a Tyson Fury fan. No, I don't follow any boxing shit. Does anyone know the law here? Do we have any ACK heads? Any Akademiks? Wait, no, that's just his name. That doesn't work. That's what he's claiming. Well, yeah, but I don't know because he said that I never know what Axe saying because Axe says shit, and sometimes he means something completely different. Like the other day, he said I drew up that play myself about the Drake fake mole thing, and he didn't mean he drew up the play. He meant that he figured it out, because drawing up a play would be making it. Alcoholics, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a great one. Okay. Alright, so first big claim. Okay, so two big claims. Girl stole 500k from him. Girl got a train, ran on a poolside while Akademiks was sleeping. Alright. Keeping this in mind for the defamation shit later.
Can't post it on here, clearly. But the police seen all this shit. Like, they seen everything. Okay, so these are the messages. We're going to go off, like, I'm not even going to play what Shorty said, because I'm not going to do this back and forth. I'm going to show you text messages, what the police said, and you're going to read these messages. And remember what I said? You're going to read these messages and just say to yourself, man, this sound like Ack was capping. Or, man, this sound like Ack did some shit. Oh, whatever you want to take from that, you take from it. I was never going to even post these shits. But you got these people like trying to cloud chase doing too much, my nigga. Like, y'all got to chill. Shit, I'm already into it with, like, that other Shorty. Like, y'all better... All right, here we go, though. Now, I'm going to just give y'all... Hopefully, this is the last time I really even got to speak on it. But knowing... Shit. How do I?
Shit.
By the way, I'm still trying to, you know, I
don't
don't
do
wanna, I also don't want to dox nobody. Like, that's not what I'm doing this for, bro. Shit.
Act's a nice guy, really.
All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, I got the first one. Here we go. I had to edit out her.
So either
name
go.
and shit
If you've
like
got her video response, then link it in my Discord, because I'll go over. I plan to go over all this stuff. Obviously, it's an amazing timing for me because I just had an Act video pop off on my channel. So the idea that I post an Act video, it's the best performing video I've had in months, and then a couple of days later, a lawsuit's filed against this guy for rape and defamation. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, really, does it? So I'm covering all this. I'm milking this the full way. We're going to be fair. I'm not just being an A-log here, okay? We're going to be fair. We are going to go over all of it.
Like that, you feel me? I had to edit out Shorty's name. But I'm going to show you the first message after Shorty. Well, I had sent her a picture. I said, bruh, this is clearly y'all fucking. You know what I mean? Because at first she was saying, why ain't fuck? I said, this is clearly y'all fucking, right? Which one is the first one? Right here. Okay. I've cropped out her name because I wanna make sure, like, I'm not trying to, this is not, bro, me and this girl, we haven't talked ever. Like, we haven't talked in a really long time. We haven't talked since that date. And I'm not trying to antagonize her, and I'm not trying to make her feel no type of way. I understand from her point of view, whatever, like, it's traumatizing. I'm not here trying to, wait, what the fuck? Give me a second. Maybe I got a screenshot.
Wait, from her perspective, it's traumatizing. What's traumatizing? Okay, let's run this.
Right, I got the first one. Here we go. I had to edit out her name and shit like that. You feel me? I had to edit out Shorty's name. But I'm going to show you the first message after Shorty. Well, I had sent her a picture. I said, bruh, this is clearly y'all fucking. You know what I mean? Because at first she was saying, why ain't fuck? I said, this is clearly y'all fucking, right? Which one is the first one? Right here. Okay. I've cropped out her name.
Can we just acknowledge that, like, you have to be in such a terrible fucking situation to be actually at the point of confronting your girlfriend with actual images of her having sex with other men? That so much has to have gone wrong here for you to be in that position. It should not have gotten to this stage. There's
name because I wanna make sure, like, I'm not trying to, this is not, bro, me and this girl, we haven't talked ever. Like, we haven't talked in a really long time. We haven't talked since that date. And I'm not trying to antagonize her, and I'm not trying to make her feel no type of way. I understand from her point of view, whatever, like, it's traumatizing. I'm not here trying to, wait, what the fuck? Give me a second. Maybe I got a screenshot again. Nigga, thank God.
It was a miscommunication.
The other Shorty broke all my phones. Thank God I still got this old ass phone, bro. This old phone with all the receipts, nigga. All the receipts. Okay, bingo, right here.
gentlemen again. So true. This is a semen retention PSA.
Yeah, this should be it. Okay. And y'all can use this for whatever purposes, but, you know, I'm always just keep it a bean. Okay. This is the message. I'm going to tell you, I can't post. So, on that day, so the first, remember, she got in the car, she's leaving. She got in the car, she's leaving. I'm Ubering her back. She says, can you talk? She calls my phone. She calls my phone and she says, yo, hey, like, I can't really believe that this happened, blah, blah. She was like, yo, are you sure? Like, yo, what happened then? So I'm like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, you haven't, like, I hate to say this because, like, I know she gonna feel away, but I'm only speaking facts. I'm only speaking facts because that's just is what it is. I'm not trying
He's
to make
only
no type
speaking
of
facts,
way, bro.
guys. He's only speaking facts.
I said, bro, you were having sex with both of them at once. I sent a screenshot, a picture of her with the two dudes to her, right? This is what she said. By the way, I can't post a picture of.
If it was just one, clearly, it would be a different story.
So I cropped it from there and I cropped her
but
name.
you having sex with both of them.
That proceeded right after that. By the way, she's in an Uber going home back from my crib. Remember, like, I started acting distant to her after I confronted her. I'm like, yo, you fucked two niggas in my crib. Whatever. This is
this a Kevin Smith script? Am I listening to a Kevin Smith script right now? 37? 37 dudes. You suck 37 dicks.
Messages. Now, I don't know if y'all seen what video, whatever she just put up. Does that video sounds like these messages is like, you did something to me, right? Remember, in her video, she says, she says, nah, it wasn't just your friends, it's you. Does these messages sound like Akademiks did anything? I'm gonna put it up on the screen. This is the first message.
A top 5 rapists. Ack.
After I sent the picture, this is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you fuck my niggas, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad niggas? And I'm like, bruh.
Okay, so she says, I'm sorry, terribly, terribly sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. Lol. You won, I suppose. You won. Talking about, this seems, I never meant for all that to happen. I know you can't ever look at me the same. I think I should talk to someone. Okay, well, I hope we get to see more of this. There's not a lot of context. We're not given, like, any context here. Saying, I know you can't ever look at me the same, this does imply some sort of, like, sexual act. However, we are not given any context here to really know what's going on.
You know, like, I looked at you, and if she remembers this, I'm not capping. I said, men look at girls 2 different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody? So that's why I was like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepting it that she did have sex with the 2 dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose, whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying acting nothing wrong? I know you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. By the way, this is not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. For everybody, this is not Cheyenne. This is some other shit. She says, look, I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad, and I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
So something happened. She's definitely, I mean, if she's saying some shit like that, she's definitely really upset about something.
Let me see what's the next message. Give me a second.
But that doesn't seem like something that would be said after cheating. This, we're actually going to need to give us some fucking real context here. This is super, super, like, vague.
A therapist or something. Hold on. Therapist or something. Okay, cool. All right. Now this is another message. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And then this is so I told her, I said, yo, you should get tested. Because we're talking in between all this and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Like, cause like, okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had sex with 2 dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. Bro, if I did some weird shit, nigga, I'm not telling no girl to go get, come on, dog. Like, come on, let's
unprotected.
Let's do the math.
Really?
Right, anyway, let me see.
Really? Come on now.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, let me just download it again.
2 dudes protected, that's one thing.
Like this.
We can talk. But you had sex with 2 dudes right unprotected.
There we go. Okay. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Then it happens and it says, okay. She says, I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. This is what she's saying. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name. I was just laying there.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, so she's saying that she was blacked out, drunk, passed out. Well, not passed out, she's saying she was just laying there. Look, guys, stop spoiling, you're spoiling, okay? I'm figuring this out on the fly, we're going through the allegations, you're giving me spoilers.
Anyway, like at this point, I ain't gonna lie, and this is where I say I feel certain type of wrong for like, cause I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her like, yo, you know me for like 2 years and you like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, nigga, it's on camera. What you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say, you call, I guess she called. She says, I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit for us to figure this out. Cause it's bits and pieces I remember and I'm still not okay. Right?
I mean, yeah, she's going for a rape kit, and she's saying she's fucked up and wants to see a therapist. This is all consistent with someone, the sort of thing someone might say if they've just been raped. Let's see.
This is what I say to her. This is what I literally say. I said, this is what I say to her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. Remember I told you, I said, before I got to confront, I said, yo, everything you did last night, you were cool with doing, right? And she was like, yeah, I had fun. And then when I said,
no one should feel bad for laughing. Keep laughing. Everyone should laugh.
yo, you know you fucked my 2 niggas. She was like, what? No, I didn't.
You don't know this girl.
Anyway.
You don't know Axe.
She said, well, I was sleeping. You were okay with doing it. You said, yeah. So I don't know. Remember, I'm telling her, that's why I asked you when you were here, if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with, and you said, yeah. So I don't know. Then here's what she says. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and... Okay, let me find the rest of that. Let me see.
A bit more preparation in your rape allegation response video, please, Academics.
Hold on.
I would appreciate some more preparation when you're clearing your name for rape allegations. Thank you.
Right. Shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know what, like I'm watching on the camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. All right. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her like, yo, you know, you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like,
So she says, I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guy, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. Now it sounds like Ack and this other guy were running a train on her. That's why I told you I don't judge. Just try and make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. This sounds like they were having a conversation in the lead up to this sexual event, possibly a threesome, where Ack was reassuring her, listen, babe, I don't judge. I don't judge. I don't judge. It's okay to do this. And then when she's saying, I know you can't ever look at me the same way again, she's saying like, oh, now I'm like a whore and I don't feel good about it and you can't look at me the same way again. I know you'll never marry me now. This is seeming... Okay. We'll see what Axe says about this, but the text messages that I'm seeing are not consistent with what Ack is saying. And we're getting very limited amounts here. And also... 1 minute. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. I think maybe when he was preparing... It seems like when he was preparing this, he meant to cut off the bottom half of that message, and he forgot that he was doing that. Because that's where it would imply that he was involved. This is him trying to coax a story out of her. What the fuck are you talking about? No, Stylo, I've just read the allegation ahead of you, okay? I already know information that you clearly don't have. That's fine. I'm not twisted off of Ack hate, and everything I'm saying is perfectly reasonable with what is being shown here. The allegation is that Ack and this other guy ran a train on her and fucking raped her. That's the allegation. Apparently Ack's sperm was found in the rape kit. That's what the lawsuit is saying. So shut the fuck up, Stylo. Okay, don't come in. This is him trying to coax a story out of it, retard. Shut up.
Now and then, also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know what's like, I'm watching on the camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. All right. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her, like, yo, you know you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like, I'm used to girls and, like, you know, this, like, whatever, like, these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. Trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do, right? This is what she says. She says, always with you, but not this time around. I guess she's like, I guess she's saying, I'm always with you, like I'm making a choice, like with you. So literally, she's.
That's why I told you I don't judge. Just try to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night, but so he was there during the night. So, but so I just don't get it. I don't get the story here. So she fucks these guys. This is Zach's story. She fucks these guys poolside. And then, what, in the night, he gets up and goes poolside. She's still laying there. And he wakes her up while she's poolside? Or does she go back to his bed and then he wakes her up at some point? Has he seen the footage? Or what? I don't understand what's going on here. I'm not... Okay.
Even saying, with you, anytime I'm with you, I'm making a choice. Always with you. With you, always I'm making a choice. With you. Remember, this is a girl I've dealt with for 2 years on and off type shit. I'm making a choice with you. Always. Yes, good. You, yes. But she said, I blacked out. Right? Remember, I told you, I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room.
Okay.
I wake her up. Right?
That's
when I wake her up during the night.
Okay.
So I hit my homies on the side. Now I'm gonna be honest. I hit my homies. I said, bro. I said, you know, she's like. I said, what happened last night? By the way, they ain't never tell me they had sex with her. So now I'm the one who got to kick it off by putting them in a group text.
What happened last night?
What happened last night? Because Shorty's acting like she wasn't with y'all doing whatever. They tell me, bro, how is she saying that? She even convinced us to give her phone back. This is what my homie said on a different text. She convinced us to give her phone back, that she could call her friend, that her friend could come over too, another girl. So that's what I'm telling her. I'm telling her what my homie said. They says you were trying to call and bring your friend to join it. By the way, keep in mind, if I'm not sleeping, why am I keep reiterating what another nigga is saying?
They said you were trying to call to bring a friend to join in.
I'm like a middle. They'd leave at some point.
No call was made. I assumed they'd leave at some point. It was kind of awkward. Okay, so maybe she's saying he's not involved. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, fuck.
Okay, then it happens in this, but not too.
It was just kind of awkward. I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you.
Not to
have sex with your friends.
Here's the look.
He got mad at me saying everything with Ak has to go through me first. And a whole bunch of creepy stuff. Everything with Ak has to go... Okay. And why did they have her phone? Why have they got her phone? And why is he not showing us his text with his friends? Why do we not see those? Surely if there's the discussion about what happened, that would be more vindicating if you've got actual testimony. Having her phone is not bad. Wow. What? Oh, okay. Oh, you're joking. Okay, you're saying he's hanging himself. It's crazy. Yeah, okay.
She says not, okay. I said,
as I say, it's just super weird to take a girl's phone while you're fucking her. That's an incredibly strange move. That's the sort of thing you would do if you were raping someone. Like what other? I don't know. Okay.
She said not to have sex with your friends. He got mad. He got mad at me saying everything with Ack got to go through me first and a whole bunch of creepy stuff. Nigga, I'm sleeping, my nigga. Like, I get that somebody else, but I'm just talking about me, dog. I'm talking about me right now, though. She's saying one of my peoples is saying that to her. I said, I don't know. This is what I'm texting her. I don't know. I'm getting two different stories. Bro, if I'm there, if I'm like present, if I'm kicking it, what y'all doing, I would be awesome two different stories. I'd be like, no, that's what happened. I'm getting two different stories, LOL. I said, I didn't ask them about anything about that night.
Axe rambling is totally insufferable. I just think I want to hit the big claims and see the texts.
Till today. After you text me, I literally tell her, I didn't ask my homies nothing about.
I wish I could see the entire video, how I got upstairs after the pool when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was gone when I got
that night until right now when you text me, right? Then she says, I wish I could see the entire video, how I got upstairs after the pool, and when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was gone when I got up. Okay. Is that follow?
I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it other than when you were denying it happened. I rather not, lol. We don't have a choice because they're going to ask me all that if I don't remember that part. I mean, the doctors. I don't know how this works. If a state must be taken or what. I don't want this part. I don't want this to happen to any other person like that.
Okay. After that is everyone's going. I got up. She wants. If pardon. I have no idea. I just wasn't gonna be there. Hey, let me just eat my popcorn and watch.
Oh, so we should take note of the date as well.
Girl that was talking to like right now. So it's like I have no idea. I haven't watched.
It was June 2022, right? Yeah, July 2022. Okay, sorry, 22nd.
Pardon, I'm having computer problems. It's fuck like she did blah blah blah. That's their story. I talked to her. She's like, oh, I don't remember none of this. And I'm like, okay, this is. I'm like in a weird position. Then.
I'd rather be kept out of stuff like this. Steph don't want to be the middle person because everyone got different sides. That's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything.
She says the last thing that got my fucking house raided. This is that's what I keep telling you. Don't invite nobody to your crib. This is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See, story. Yeah. About anything or make up stories. I said.
Yeah, but I got no parts to do with what you guys did, lol. I guess you won't be helping me to figure this out.
Yeah. Then she says to me,
that's okay. I know I need help because this is too much just for me. Of course, if I can help, I will. But I was sleeping for the whole thing, lol. I don't know what your interactions were.
I guess too many LOL. This is the last conversation I have with her then until she calls asking for the number of one of the other guys. Just upset ever host. Right here, nigga. Living on one of these, like, brother, I'm not about to like, oh, because this is a girl, like, you know them chicks who like you really locked in with, like, I would kiss her from time to time. I ain't gonna lie. All right, now okay, I'm kind of distant. I see what's up. So when she's leaving, she could tell there's an energy switch with me. I remember, like, yo, she even told me, she's like, damn, you don't even hug me the same. Like, oh, damn, you don't usually get breakfast. I'm like, no, mom's coming. Like, it's all good. That's why she's hitting the tone. I'm sorry. Totally sorry.
Yo, thank you for the raid, Chris the Narc. We're just going over the allegations, the lawsuit against DJ Akademiks for sexual assault and defamation. So we're going over all the videos relating to it, figuring out what's going on. He's if you don't know who he is, he's a big hip hop commentator. Okay.
Sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean for all that to happen. I know you can never look at me the same. Bro, if this was, oh, nigga, you did something. You know that text would have been, nigga, you did this to me, nigga. You feel me? Anyway. I'm just, I just wanted to arm anybody who wants to seek knowledge and who wants to seek some information or factual basis about this situation. Yeah, there you go. You feel me? There you go. Chat. I remember doing this when I broke down the Costa situation. Tell me what I could have done, like, different. Obviously, the people who I deal with, like, yeah, I get that. But in this text message thing, yo, I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Like, I could, like, keep in mind, my mindset is that, damn, yo, we was kind of low-key talking. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a little, I don't know, bro.
Damn, shorty. Damn, shorty. We used to low-key talk. Damn, shorty. Oh, no, bro.
Yeah, really, I only got on here just to put that up there. And honestly, again, I kind of, like, regret a little bit of mentioning the situation, but I just wasn't going to let no other woman think they had something over me that they could ever abuse with me. So fuck it. I had to mention it. Probably was going to happen one day. And then, even with me mentioning it last night, bro, I'm telling you, this girl, like, bro, that shit fucked, I'm guessing it fucked her up. Bro, it fucked me up too. It fucked me up because, nigga, I happened to get brought through the ringer more than the people that were supposedly doing whatever with her. Because it wasn't their house. They didn't have no property. You know what I mean? It's my shit. So, okay, now I got to analyze the name.
All right, I think we get it here. Okay. So that's the original Akademiks response. Now let's look at the article that came out today. Okay. DJ Akademiks sued for rape and defamation. Fawzia Abash claims she was assaulted multiple times at the internet personality's home, first by two men who drugged her and then by Akademiks himself. Okay. DJ Akademiks is facing a new lawsuit accusing her of rape, sexual assault, and defamation. The lawsuit, filed in the Superior Court of New Jersey and obtained by Rolling Stone, was filed by Fawzia Zia Abash, who dated the internet personality, real name Livingston Allen, after meeting him online in 2021. Abash alleges that on July 16th, 2022, Allen contacted that 6 days before his text messages. Allen contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey, not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. When Abash arrived, however, she was met by two men identified as John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, whom she did not expect to be there. Abash claims the two men drugged her and plied her with alcohol before assaulting her and raping her on Allen's pool deck. Abash says the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness, according to the suit. She claims she was later woken up at around 4 a.m., July 17, 2022, in a bedroom by Allen, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her, he claims. Abash accuses Allen of penetrating her anally and vaginally and says she was begging for him to stop and crying for most of the assault, but losing her ability to move physically. The following day, according to the lawsuit, Abash asked Allen for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggested to Abash that after the alleged pool deck attack, the 2 John Does had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. Abash also claimed that Allen showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to Miss Abash, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. I mean, that's consistent with what we just saw. According to the text messages included in the lawsuit, later that day on July 17th, Allen told Abash to get tested and they said that he would do the same. Abash said she found that statement odd, and the suit argues that the text was proof that Allen, who had not slept with Miss Abash for over a year, engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse with her that night. After contacting her lawyer for advice, Abash went to the police. The authorities first told her to visit a hospital for a rape kit, which she did. The kit purportedly led to the discovery of traces of Allen's sperm, she claims. Abash then spoke with the authorities in person, and photographs were taken of the bruises on Abash's arm, back, buttocks, and legs. Abash also sat for a recorded wire call with Allen, during which she claimed Allen graphically recounted and admitted to having sexual intercourse with her, even going so far as to describe her vagina. This led to the cops to obtain a warrant for the surveillance footage and other evidence. Abash later claimed that Allen disposed of several items, bedsheets, etc., at the dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy the evidence of Miss Abash's rape. Despite taking her allegations to the police, Abash chose silence about the lawsuit and ostensibly decided not to press charges. A decision to bring the lawsuit comes after the allegations were brought to light at the end of 2023, after both she and Allen addressed the incident on social media. Allen did not reply to Rolling Stone's request for comment, but addressed the lawsuit at the start of his Rumble livestream Tuesday afternoon, calling it a shakedown and saying this is a money tree situation. He also reiterated several claims he'd previously made about the allegations, claiming that police had conducted an investigation and nothing had come of it. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like they conducted an investigation if she wasn't pressing charges, right? They just... It wasn't a full investigation, they just got a warrant for this security footage. Scroll up in chat. Well, check her video first. Okay. So I don't think that's true. I don't think they conducted a full investigation. She wasn't pressing charges, right? She just took the... Listen, you don't just spurg out in chat when I'm fucking reading. Obviously, I'm not going to check chat. I'm reading. I'm not even hiding and ducking from the situation or ducking from the narrative that happened. He said, I pretty much told everything. I also told the truth. The police came, they looked, we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own 2 eyes. Not only did they say, Ack, you good, but the police said, Ack, you good. I don't believe that's what the police said. I don't think that's... Okay. And this is not just word of mouth. This is, you're officially clear. We could not bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable. But also, anybody else's situation was already also clear. But it says she didn't press charges. So this seems like a misrepresentation. Like, they probably said, yeah, we're not pressing charges. I can imagine this. Here's what I imagine the real interaction probably was. Ack says, yo, am I like good? Am I fine? And they're like, yo, we're not, no charges are being filed. There's no charges. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he goes on stream and he's like, guys, the police said they're not bringing charges. I'm good. I'm clear. That seems what's happened here. Because I don't imagine that's the sort of thing the police are just going to say there, especially if she's chosen not to press charges. That doesn't seem right. We'll see. He added, the things that fall in my favor happen to be the truth, video footage, text messages, and everything the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this, all reviewed and said, we don't have enough to even go forward. Thank you for the membership. The prosecutor looked at it? Okay, dude. Was she an illegal immigrant at the time? That would make her... That would factor in a little bit in the police thing. Obviously, it's not good to not go to the police, but that would factor in a little bit. Obviously, it is a little bit more risky if you're an illegal immigrant. A lot more risky. He added, the things that fall in my favor happen to be the truth video. Okay, we don't have to go forward. In December 30th, 2023 video, Alan claimed he was asleep at home while the 2 John Does allegedly assaulted her on the pool deck. Acknowledging the surveillance footage of the alleged attack, Alan said, she was getting trained by 2 men's on my pool deck. The suit alleges Alan defamed Abash by accusing her of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. The suit goes on to allege that Alan knew his statements in the video were misleading and false, as he was in possession of text messages from Miss Abash, where she stated that she did not know what happened to her on July 16th, 2022, and that it was Mr. Allen who informed her of the night's events. In a statement, Abash said, I'm confident justice will prevail, fuck me. The veil will be removed, so no other woman will have to endure what I did. Her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, added, litigation is always the last resort. After several unsuccessful attempts to privately resolve the case, Mr. Abash was left no choice other than to file. Mr. Allen's hubris will be his downfall. Okay, so we're going to get into this lawyer in a moment as well. Have we got this? Have we got her response? Where's her response? Thank you. Okay. So this is her response to that act stream.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand. I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, and you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Okay. Well, I mean, we don't really get anything else from that, but I mean, There's no, yeah, there's no red flags going off in that video. There's nothing there that's like, wow, this seems like she's really doing this for money. But we'll keep looking. So this lawyer that's filing the charges, her vibe, I think I believe her, says Bug. Look, honestly, based on vibes, I would believe that. That's acting. The way she's acting is how I think someone would act if they were put in that situation. If I was just looking at the vibes there. She does seem genuinely upset. Yeah, exactly. Considering they knew each other for 2 years, doesn't seem like she's gold digging. There's no... I'm not seeing this money tree thing, but we will get into the lawyer. That's probably Act's best argument for this whole money tree thing. So we'll look at this lawyer now. All right. So, lawyer behind Diddy's sexual abuse case, criticized by judge over pattern of salacious case filings. The judge says Tyrone Blackburn. Lead counsel in a high-profile case against Sean Combs aimed to embarrass defendants with salacious allegations. An attorney who filed one of the several sexual abuse lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs is now facing potential discipline himself after a federal judge in another case sharply criticized him for filing suits designed to garner media attention and embarrass defendants. In an order issued Wednesday, April 3rd, in a separate lawsuit, Judge Denise Coate referred Tyrone Blackburn to the Grievance Committee for New York's Federal Court District, an entity that decides whether attorneys have violated court rules. She cited his conduct in 5 different lawsuits, saying Blackburn's filings in those cases had featured glaring deficiencies. A reasonable inference from Blackburn's pattern of behavior is that he improperly files cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle quickly, Judge Coate wrote. Indeed, his submission to this court would have been rife. Submissions to this court have been rife with disturbing allegations against the defendants and defense counsel. The order, which came in a legal malpractice lawsuit Blackburn filed last year, referred him to the Grievance Committee for the Southern District of New York for such action as it deems appropriate. Judge Coate's ruling is notable because Blackburn is currently serving as lead counsel to Rodney Little Rod Jones, the producer who filed a sweeping abuse lawsuit against Combs in February. The lawsuit is one of several such cases filed against Combs, in addition to a federal criminal investigation that led to the raids of his homes last month. Combs has strongly denied all allegations of wrongdoing. In an email to Billboard on Thursday, Blackburn said, "Not sure how this is at all relevant to Rodney Jones' case, or any other case that I have. This will not have any impact on my ability to proceed in Mr. Jones' case, although Judge Coate's decision was a referral to the SDNY's Grievance Committee, so not a sanction. I plan on appealing the decision." In his lawsuit last month, Jones accused Combs of repeated sexual assault and harassment while Jones was working as a producer on the rapper's 2023 The Love album. He also went further, claiming that Diddy and others had violated the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, the RICO, the federal RICO statute, known best for criminal cases against the mafia. As part of these claims, he named several other prominent people as members of that alleged illegal conspiracy, including UMG CEO Lucian Grange and former Motown CEO Ethiopia Habtemariam. Blackburn has already faced scrutiny over those accusations filed on Jones' behalf. In a response to the lawsuit, Combs' attorney Sean Holley took the unusual step of calling out her opposing counsel by name, saying that Blackburn had ignored evidence of Combs' innocence before filing the case. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored, as Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls, Holley said at the time. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate actions against those who make them. Last week, attorneys for UMG took similar aim at Blackburn, arguing that Grange had utterly nothing to do with the allegations against Diddy. The label's lawyers said that the claims were so offensively false that they would seek to punish Blackburn himself for filing them. A license to practice law is a privilege, wrote Donald Zacharin, a longtime music industry litigator who represents UMG and Grange. Mr. Blackburn, plaintiff's lawyer, has misused that license to self-promote gratuitously, falsely, and recklessly accusing the UMG defendants of criminal behavior. UMG's filing last week said that the company would seek legal sanctions against Blackburn under Federal Rule 11, which requires lawyers to make a reasonable inquiry into allegations they file in court. That's the same rule that Judge Coates cited Wednesday in her ruling against Blackburn, saying his actions in this and prior cases indicate a repeated failure to meet his Rule 11 obligations. In arriving at that conclusion, the judge cited multiple instances in which Blackburn allegedly filed cases in the wrong court without properly investigating whether it was the right jurisdiction, as well as an incident in which he called a defense attorney a disgusting racist amid a dispute over picking a mediator. The judge also cited an allegation from an opposing lawyer that Blackburn had specifically filed a case in federal court rather than state court because doing so would make the press more likely to pick up on it. Significant resources have been spent by judges of the court and defendants named in the actions he has filed to address glaring deficiencies in his filings. Judge Coate wrote in her ruling on Wednesday, a referral to this court's grievance committee is warranted. It's unclear how long such a case will take before the grievance committee renders a decision or what kind of disciplinary measures the body might hand down. So yeah, while it does seem like this guy might be kind of a shady lawyer, okay? What it seems more like is it's not that he is making false or totally unevidenced allegations. It's that he is sort of railroading through and taking things to the highest level as quick as possible to get attention on it. And that's obviously not fucking allowed. So it's not quite that they're alleging this guy like just fucking goes around lying. It's like it's malpractice. It's sort of what it's. Well, he's being accused of being salacious by UMG, right? They're saying that he is, without proper evidence, making salacious allegations of criminal behavior. The judge determined that as a result of filing cases improperly, like in the wrong jurisdictions or wrong level of court, that he's, as an attempt to gain attention on them, that is a form of malpractice or requires a referral to this grievance committee. So yeah, it's not. It's a point against this lawyer for sure, but it's not really this crazy argument in X's favor. Anyway, we've got we're gonna watch X's response from today as well. Yeah, he spoke about it at the start of his stream. All right, let's watch X's response. X's big response to the allegations here. 32 minutes, not 32 minutes, 26 minutes. Sorry, the other clip was 32 minutes. The other act. 30 minutes. This one's 26 minutes. Big Ak is Sicilian, yes. Big Ak. That's why he's so dark. That's why he's so dark. He's Sicilian. So let's get into this. This is Ak's response to the lawsuit that's been filed, obviously, for rape and defamation. Just went over the article for it. Let's take a look. Oh, fuck. I need a drink of water as well. Fuck, I should have grabbed that.
They said...
1 sec.
Let me tell you this. I knew there was a moment when I was like, you know, and I still won't call names. I was like, I'm really the middle and like the most important non-rapper in the biggest beef and biggest altercation, I want to say within my lifetime in hip hop. Okay? I knew there was heads to roll, things to come, and ramifications to be felt. Of course, that came with, obviously a lot of, we've had a lot of success on the channel. A lot of people came here to watch whatever we've been talking about. That's good. And we're still going to be talking about regular shit today. First and foremost, and I will tell you,
Bro, every stream I've clicked on for the last week, you've been playing this song, Stop Milking Jesus. No, there's no content ID on the Kendrick diss tracks. They go hard. And also, they're still relevant to the topics I'm covering, so I'm going to keep using them. Also, I just got $500 to cover one of them. So, no, I will. I don't think I will stop milking them, actually. Stay mad. Watch a different stream.
I'm for, because I'm a public figure and because I know.
Oh, Stylo, have you missed this? Stylo missed this. I will be covering one of the diss tracks at some point this week. I raised $500, a dono goal, to cover one of the diss tracks. So, milking the culture. Yeah, I'm like Drake here. Okay, I'm a culture vulture. I'm just coming in, reaping the benefits. I'm gonna do it, Stylo. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I won't be on camera.
I think these situations, I'm gonna go against my very high-priced attorney's advice today, but I'm still not gonna say much. So for the people who are like, yo, is that gonna talk about? I will address some things, and I'll address the things that really. Listen, I guess there's going to be a case. If there's going to be a case, let there be a case.
I'm doing it for the culture.
And to be fair, this is a civil situation, okay? It's kind of funny. I see all the blogs running this. They're acting as if it's something new.
Right, it's gonna be soft beat. Stylo, I'm gonna rehearse. Okay, I'm gonna practice this week. All right, I'm gonna practice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Trust.
Spoke on this in December. I also spoke on the fact that everything is transparent. I'm not even.
Listen, I'm not having food shops in chat talking about this. Your covers are fucking horrific. Okay.
The narrative that happened, I pretty
Negative
much told everything, and also I told the truth. Hey, the police came. They looked. We gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented. Caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, Ack, you good. And this is not just word of mouth. This is, you're officially cleared. We could not bring any criminal charges.
Hey, Stylo, you're distracting me, okay? Cut it out.
And to be fair, this is a civil situation, okay? It's kind of funny. I see all the blogs running this. They're acting as if it's something new. I spoke on this in December. I also spoke on the fact that everything is transparent. I'm not even hiding and ducking from a situation or ducking from the narrative that happened. I pretty much told everything. And also, I told the truth. Hey, the police came. They looked. We gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented. Caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, Ack, you good. And this is not just word of mouth. This is, you're officially cleared. We could not bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable. But also anybody else in the situation was also cleared. But such is the case that there's many different things going on in the world. So.
Okay, so, I mean... It could be that they said he wasn't criminally liable for the other two guys sexually assaulting her in his house. That could be what they said. But if it's the case that she simply didn't press charges, then it doesn't make sense that they would say he's totally cleared for the allegations against him. So already this is not making a lot of sense as a response, but whatever. We'll see.
My only comment should really be, but I'm going to go a little bit further, even though I shouldn't, but I'm going to do it. My only comment should really be, whatever this is will
speak to your lawyer, bro.
Just know that according to the law and according to the police and according to all sanctioning, governing authorities, Akademiks is an innocent man who has not ever been charged with anything of the sort that has to do with any deviancy or anything like that.
Never been charged.
Never been
True.
charged, will never be charged. That's a fact. But this is a civil situation brewing. This is a shakedown. This is a money tree situation. With me addressing this, and I've seen a bunch of people, you know, the timing is very important, chat. The timing for this is all important. And that's what I want to speak about. I'm not going to go against what my lawyer said because there's so much information. I've given way more information before when I just sat and just talked about shit. Once now we're officially engaged, now I have to let the lawyers do the talking. I've done enough talking. So please don't take, I'm not skirting around nothing. I talked already, okay? And to keep it real, they're trying to use me talking already against me to try to get some, what the type of time it is. So I can't say much on that angle. Let's just analyze facts. Is Akademiks under a criminal investigation? Absolutely not. Is Akademiks at risk of being arrested for a first-degree felony or any felony, misdemeanor, or otherwise? Absolutely not. Is this something where an individual felt, let me not say that because I don't want to go into, I don't want to say anything that could help a case for anybody else. So I only got to keep it to me. I can only speak to me, right? Because now people are playing the same game. What's important to know is that if you are a friend of mine, you're an ally of mine, you're a fan of mine.
Dude, this is fucking
I give you my word, I
insufferable.
give you my promise. I've been transparent to you before about this whole situation. This is not something that I was involved in with some criminal shit. However, this is something that unfortunately, and this is the point I have to tell my audience, we have bubbled up to the point that I'm just not the YouTube streamer no more. I'm just not the guy who makes YouTube videos. They've now regarded me as I'm
a big deal.
#1 media hip-hop guy.
Yeah.
And such with the case, it comes with a lot of perks. I will not lie. I mean, in the last couple
All these
weeks,
ankle
with the Kendrick
biters,
shit
they're just
on,
going for the
trust
money,
me,
aren't they, Ak? These
Big
gold
Act likes
diggers.
to eat, but Act been eating, okay?
Yeah, this woman that you knew for 2 years.
But with that, even, okay, this is a #1 guy. You see me on TMZ Live. Piers Morgan went to holler at me. We just fucking did Flagrant. We did Full Send. I'm about to do Impulsive. Like, shit's happening. There's a lot of eyes on me. But what that means for other people is other things. And this is the only thing I can explain to y'all. If y'all looking for details of the case, I've spoken about it once. I can't speak about it again. I just can't. Like, my lawyers are going to be like, my nigga, why the fuck are you paying us mad money to just, fuck this shit up for us? So I can't speak about certain shit. There's videos out there of me speaking before, just truthfully and off the cuff. Also, here's the thing. The things that fall in my favor have...
Except when you spoke about it before, he neglected to mention the fact that they had sex, that we know because apparently, we don't know. The lawsuit alleges that his sperm was found in the rape kit that she took. So... It wasn't totally honest up front, was he? Because he missed that part out.
Happens to be the truth. Video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this all reviewed and said, we don't have enough to even go forward with this. That's just the facts. Other than that, to kind of go through my...
Is that even true? It sounds like she didn't press charges.
But unless I'm just an idiot who just likes wasting money, because I'm not a dummy, I can't go against what my lawyer's saying. Now, let me tell you what's going on, and the important part that I wanted to address. And this is for only the people who have been rocking with me and probably saying, this is kind of ironic. We're talking about Drake, and maybe Drake with some shit like that, and you just covered Diddy and some shit like that. Now your name is getting brought up. What's up? This is what I will say, and I hope y'all pay attention. For everybody,
And Takeshi 6ix9ine, and then Tory Lanez shot a woman. Yeah.
Blogs, all these other media outlets, Washington Post, I seen you. All y'all who said, what's the comment? I have zero comment beyond what I've said before that you can use on record. I have to just go by my lawyers. Again, if I tell y'all I've been criminally clear, y'all gonna be like, well, that doesn't mean anything. All right, whatever, fuck it. So I have nothing to say to y'all. You know what I mean? At this point, it will be determined in court, and I'm very confident. Let me tell you the timeline that's led us to here. Chat, would y'all all agree that right now Akademiks has the most attention he's ever had probably in his career? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Just read in the chat. Yes or no? By the way, you say, how is Pluto? I just brought Pluto back from a bandage appointment. They gave him mad drugs. Pluto just he walked in the house and just dropped in the middle of my fucking, so he has to go for a bandage. He got to change his bandage every 2-3 days. He's so vicious, not in a bad way, because I love him. It's my baby. He's never heard fly, I guess. But they have to sedate him. So I don't know what they do to him, but I be seeing the charges because they charge me for it. I guess they knock him the fuck out to do whatever they got to do because they say he's too vicious. So anyway, they change his bandage, but he still got little drugs in him from the doctor. So he comes in. I brought him back from the doctor just now, and he just plops in the middle of my fucking marble floor, just sitting there bro, let me sleep. So I'm gonna sleep off the drugs. I'm gonna give him some food, and he'll be fine. So Pluto's okay. And by the way, the doctor did say, remember he did 2 surgeries, but the doctor did say that when they took the bandage off and rebandaged it, it looks amazing. So it's looking, we're a week from this new surgery. They're saying it's looking good, and I'm just crossing my fingers because we can't do a 3rd surgery. We can. Cool. All right. So here was the question I was trying to say. The question I was trying to say to y'all is, would y'all believe or would y'all accept that probably now is the most attention I've probably got as a media platform or media personality? I seen a bunch of people say yes. I'm gonna tell you why this matters. Again, I can't talk
Pluto
about
away from
just because I
Drizzy.
paid lawyers to handle shit in court.
Oh man. Yo, Mega, sort your shit out. Hello, Kim.com. Hello. Yo, Mega.
People who are coming at me are hoping that I fuck that up by handling it on social media. Y'all know I love to talk. I chat shit all day. I talk about people business and I talk about my business. I want to say everything. But I also have to remember that my lawyers are there for a reason. Again, this is not a criminal situation. I know people are taking this to be some new situation. This situation allegedly happened over 2 years ago or about 2 years ago, something like that. This is not some new shit. This is the shit that I first brought to light by my own recognition. Like I brought it to light. But I'm going to tell you why I brought it to light over 6 months ago, and only now the lawsuit's being filed. And this is all I want y'all can take this, whatever you think about it. I'll even be transparent as, you know, I'm excited to see how this court shit happens. I'm excited. You know why? I didn't do nothing. So, okay, let's see it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure all the, you know, all these outlets that I've covered, Ack has gotten sued. I hope you guys keep up with the step-by-step of how this looks.
No, it's just easier to watch it on Mega. It's already clipped, so.
Because sometimes the headline and the accusation oftentimes makes a man, especially a black man, look guilty. And no matter what he does, even if he beats the shit, even if, by the way, there's nothing to beat because it's a civil thing, no one comes back around and says, damn, we actually fucked this nigga up and said all type of shit about him for no reason.
He's really been on this recently. He's really been on the racial analysis of these rape allegations, hasn't he? He was doing that with Drake the other day as well. Man, you get accused of rape as a black man, it's like a scarlet letter. It's like a scar. You can never shake it off. It's just so tough out here for black men. It's like this doesn't really have any relevance to your individual case. Like you can make this comment when you've proved your innocence, but right now it's all up in the air, and you've neglected to mention having sex with a woman who has allegedly found your sperm in a rape kit. That looks pretty bad, dude. It's not proof of anything, of course. Like we can't say Ack's a rapist. Might joke about it. We can't say definitively Ack's a rapist. But that's very fucking bad and looks very fucking suspicious.
So let's do a little timeline. I spoke about some, and I got to be kind of vague. Again, my lawyers don't speak all, but I do want you to understand the gravity of what's going on. I spoke about this in January. No, in December. There was some, I can't talk about certain shit, but I spoke about it in January. I then got threats of a lawsuit because remember, the police wants nothing to do with this. They're saying there is no crime. The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said.
But you keep saying I said that. We haven't seen any proof of that. And not to mention the fact that fucking apparently she didn't press charges. It keeps slipping my mind. Apparently she didn't press charges. That's why the police didn't carry on. So this isn't a very good argument. He's not showing any evidence for it.
We're out of this. Okay. My lawyers have been ready for a possible lawsuit. We get it. We're in the time of the shakedown. Here's what's going to be interesting. And again, I'm going to be vague, but people in the chat, y'all be smart. Okay, I got to be vague for certain type of litigation reasons because I don't want when I meet with my lawyers, they say, Ack, why the fuck did you do this? I don't want them to play this stream clip, okay? Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer?
Is that it?
Who y'all think that lawyer is?
That's all he's got? Okay.
Could it be a lawyer that I've covered? Maybe with like about 3-4 Diddy cases? Maybe with the T.I. case? Could it be a lawyer that not so long ago I did a stream putting up on the screen saying that lawyer might be out here trying to shake people down for money? Could it be that lawyer that's representing in this case? I'm asking a question. Could it be that lawyer? I don't even want to open the article, but could it be that lawyer? Could it be that lawyer? Could it be, chat, that lawyer, if he was supposedly representing some individual that had whatever claims about me, could it be that I said, and this was public 6 months ago.
Okay, so it's been alleged that he's doing shakedown, sure, but we've got no proof.
That lawyer did not file a lawsuit until yesterday. Let me tell you why. That lawyer, could it be, let me say, because now I gotta be very careful. Could it be, is it possible that person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest nigga covering the Diddy stuff? Who would that be? So what I was doing, and I'm doing just regular journalism, I'm not looking into it like that, but it's doing, allegedly, his bidding. So you claim you had a case against me for 6 months, never filed it. I'm covering another case that you also represent, so you hold off. Like, let me not piss Ack off. Ack over here is pushing the Diddy train. He's making the wheels go in motion. Good.
No, he's alleging it's a plot. It's an anti-Diddy plot. He's being taken out because he's the biggest Diddy defender. Okay. All right, man. I don't like this woman. I don't think she's motivated by anything to do with Diddy. Like, we just saw the clip of her talking about the situation, and she seemed pretty plugged up over it.
That after I did a stream, because I'm not paid by anybody, I don't hate Diddy, I don't have an agenda. My own agenda is to entertain fans, but to provide the truth as best as I can. About a month ago, could it be that Akademiks, while covering all these cases, finally said, this shit don't sound too right. Maybe this nigga is capping. Maybe he's just making shit up because he's seen some other nigga or another person do a settlement with Diddy. I started looking into many things. What did I start looking into? History is there to be seen, people. I start looking into the lawyer. Could it be? I don't know. And I have to speak this way because when you're living under threats of people who are trying to control media narratives as lawyers, I have to speak this way. Could it be that after I've covered Diddy's situation for 3 months, and on like the 4th month, I said, maybe this one guy who's saying this shit about Diddy is capping? Because look at his lawyer. Actually, let's look into the lawyer. Could it be that immediately the day after that, that lawyer allegedly reached out to some people of mine saying, if Ak continues to doubt what we are purporting against Diddy, remember, we could file a lawsuit on him too. Could that be? I'm just asking a question. I won't name no names. I'm asking a question. Could this be true?
So, I mean, well, what was said here? Okay. I mean, that may be true. That may be true. If he said, if he was threatening a lawsuit privately to try and shut Ak's coverage up, then yeah, that is evidence that that may be the motivation. Sure. But we'd have to see exactly what that text said. Like, is Ak reported? Because already I'm a bit suspect of some of Ak's claims because he's saying that the police said he was totally clear, which seems strange for police to say, especially given that he's not mentioning that she dropped charges, she didn't press charges, and also didn't mention that apparently he was caught by this rape kit, or his semen was found by this rape kit. So I'm gonna need to see some evidence, man. He hasn't shown the text, he hasn't shown these logs.
Could this be that I also, and by the way, y'all all know, let me tell you this about everybody in the industry. I'm gonna tell y'all all this right now. If Ak ever goes down, y'all all go down with me. Because I hold no secrets for nobody. Could it be that the exact next day I get hit up by a private investigator that works for Diddy, alleging that maybe the same things has happened in 5 other instances? Could it be? Okay. Well, here's the thing. That case went dry. It went cold. We're now talking about Kendrick and Drake. Could it be that Akademiks is also now the main media source in between the 2 biggest rappers going at it? Could it be? Could it be?
Why is he saying we all go down? What a stupid thing to say.
Rappers, the Riddler and all these other things that people are thinking there's sexually deviant things at play, that it made sense to now officially file after 6 months or 5 and what?
Is he really suggesting this lawsuit has just been spun up in the last couple of days? That seems crazy to me.
Whatever months, it made sense to file just yesterday? And then send it to the media outlets to purport like it's a new case. Oh, also, could it be? That before that person reached out to me, which by the way, my lawyer has all correspondence. I don't read emails, so if y'all niggas send me anything about legalities, that's my lawyer. You're not even talking to me. Could it be before the person said, hey, you're talking shit about my Diddy case, I could file a case on you? Okay. Could it be before that case there was correspondence trying to get a settlement? Could it be a particular familiar trend? Let's shake him down for the money. Could it be that Akademiks told his own lawyers, I'm not giving a motherfucker shit? Could it be? I already brought this shit to the public. Why the fuck would I settle now? What do I look like, Diddy? Could it be? Nevertheless, we are here today. The details of the case, I imagine, would have been fed to the media outlets to show the most salacious things to make it look very sexually deviant, very wrong. It's going to make for the best story. Unfortunately,
all the
I'm not
details
because of my lawyers to recap each and every detail currently. I've said what I've said, but I can't speak about that again.
He hasn't said. Okay, so here's what he's not said. Here's things that I would be expecting to hear from Akademiks. There's no rape kit. My sperm was not found in the rape kit. I did not have sex with her on the night that she alleges she was passed out drunk and had a train run on her by 2 other guys. I did not have sex with her after 2 other guys ran a train on her. These are the sorts of things I'd be expecting to hear from Ak that would clear his name. Denials of those specific details. We're not getting that. We're just getting a lot of, could it be? Could it be I'm getting shaken down? Could it be? Could it be? At least we could at least get a, that did not happen. I did not have sex with her while she was passed out drunk. I did not have sex with her on the night those two guys ran a train on her. That's what I want to hear, but I'm not hearing that.
You go back and go watch it. What I will say is that what does the videotape says? What does the text messages say? Why did the cops look at this and literally say, we do not have a case? We
She
don't
didn't
have
press
any
charges
instance of academics on.
Well, the text messages implied that you did have sex with her that night, didn't they? And we haven't seen the video. We just she alleges that the video shows her laying there sort of lifeless while two other guys fucked her.
On a videotape, which the tape is there. I was happy. I probably shouldn't even say it, but I'll say it. I was so happy to provide the tape to the cops. I provided my security guy to decrypt it because they claimed that they were having a hard time to do it. No, we got you. Here's my security guy. Decrypt that bitch. Let him see it. Again, I get everybody is in a mode of trying to get some bread from somebody. But I'm going to be honest with you, and this is what I told my lawyers too. I'll tell you exactly what I told them. I said, I just covered this Diddy shit. I told them this 2 months ago, or 3 months ago. Whatever, I got something. Anyway, I said, these motherfuckers really want me to just pay them a check. But you know what pay a nigga a check to keep quiet means? That looks like you're guilty. Fuck a check, I'd rather pay y'all, even if it's more than what I pay them. Let's take this shit to court. We're here now. I have nothing more to say. If you guys want to get any comment from me, any news outlet, you can use this part of the stream. I've told Shade Room the same exact thing. If you want to be fair, go be fair. If you want to do the digging on the, could it be? You could do that on your own, but I have nothing more to say, and I don't think my lawyers are going to be speaking on.
Well, we've done the digging, and it really isn't, there's no, we haven't seen good evidence that this guy is submitting false claims, or claims that he knows to be false, or claims motivated by wanting to cause damage, but he has misfiled lawsuits in order to gain more media attention by having them as a higher level of court. Now, it could be that's as a method to shake people down. We don't know that yet. That's not proven, but that's about as much digging as you can do. And it also doesn't necessarily invalidate any single other case that that lawyer is engaged in. It simply would be a point where you're like, okay, let's be apprehensive. And I am apprehensive, definitely. I'm not saying act great with this girl. But he's left out some pretty key details and isn't refuting things that I would expect him to refute if this didn't happen. We'll see.
On this, because at the end of the day, I hired them, and I really think I'm better at PR than them, okay? The actual facts of the case, I have no room to speak about. That will be all hashed out in court. Other than that, here's the funny part about it, too. And I'll use the last could it be. Could it be that some of these outlets running this story is hoping, man, we got him. Now, I'm going to always tell y'all this. For Rolling Stone and for the rest of y'all cannot destroy what you didn't build. The reason why the people came here to watch me on this live stream or others is not because you guys made me the guy. So, respectfully, I know you guys won't give me the fair shake, the fair chance, and also even by how you reported today. I could tell it's already to say, we've got him. It's okay, because I've been through this before. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been in this game approaching 15 years. It'll be here today, gone a couple months from now. It's fine. I take the highs and the lows, the goods and the bad, and this is just another one of them, okay? What we will continue to track, and for everybody, okay? Maybe I won't do it for myself, because, again, my lawyer's wishes, but to y'all YouTubers, I know y'all YouTubers are going to cover this. Watch the case. Watch what happens. Watch the defense we put up.
I will.
Watch what actually gets presented to the court, okay? Because it's easy to say salacious things. Yo, Ack was doing a handstand with a Henny bottle, and it sounds good. Is that on the tape? It's not on the tape? What's on the tape?
Well, they're not alleging that you were on the tape. That's not even an allegation that he was on the tape. The allegation of Ack raping her was in this guest bedroom, not on the tape of the pool.
There's not been one piece of evidence deleted, discarded.
So yeah, again, his denials are like, they don't make sense. They don't make sense. His refutations don't make sense, which is just like, so it's alarming. It makes you think, okay, why are you saying things that don't really make sense to the details of the case here instead of actually addressing the points being raised? Why is that happening? Because me personally, if I was being accused of something like that, I would say, this did not happen. This did not happen. These events did not happen. That is a lie. That did not happen. Or not even that is a lie. Probably wouldn't accuse him of lying, but you would say, that didn't happen. I have no recollection of that. You know, that sort of thing. But he's not sitting there, he's just like, well, could it be this lawyer's just a really shitty lawyer? Could it be? I mean, it could be, yeah, Ack, but Also, you've been very vague and sketchy with the details here.
That's a fact. Just like, and by the way, the prosecutor's office they're in the same belief with us, so we'll see how it goes. For everybody,
Yeah, and she accused him of destroying evidence like bed sheets, but he just keeps talking about the tape.
who wanted that, y'all got it. I have nothing more to speak on it. To this, let me not really send messages directly to individuals. And by the way, here's the funny thing too. This motherfucker try, like, if you read the headlines, they put two things that shouldn't even be like close together. One's a very serious offense. Then they're like defamation. So me telling the truth is defaming you. Okay. We'll leave it at that. For the people who are intrigued by this, please know, it's always interesting when niggas like, yo, we got him, finally acts out of here. To the Meek Mills of the world. Meek, I stepped on your career and I crushed it. I know when you go to sleep, nigga, and you hugging on that little pillow and you pretending that's Diddy's booty, nigga, and you're like, damn, I sold 6,000. Just remember, nigga, you disrespected me 9 years ago and I plotted this for 10. That's why your career is that way it's at, okay? You blocked me. Don't talk to me no more, okay? You got my house address. You're not pulling up because you don't want to. Just keep it cute, okay? Go sail off into irrelevance. I'm going to keep laughing at you. And what you're going to realize is that, I've looked at this heavy's a head that wears a crown. It's cool. I had a good week. Man, I feel like I was walking on cloud 10. I remember I'm on Joe Budden podcast. He said, you're the #1 guy.
Cloud 10.
And I was just like, anytime in my life great things come, there's always a setback right around the corner. You always have to remember that, people in life. Not everyone's happy for you to just win. Also, you know how many people hate me? You have a bitch-ass nigga like Meek. Every time Meek Mill wakes up, I want him to realize it. When he look in that mirror, nigga, I took millions of dollars out your pockets, nigga. So you can tweet all you want. I did that. My platform did that. Get mad all you want, nigga. Them little tweets ain't gonna do it. You blocked me, and I don't care nothing about you anymore because you're irrelevant. I'm watching your little tweets. You could tweet all type of residue on your face. We're just gonna laugh at you. That's not going viral. That's just making us laugh, dummy. But everything you saying about what your career could have been and how you're gonna change the game, just remember you went up against a little boy from Spanish Town, Jamaica, who used to run barefooted in Clarendon, nigga. And I made sure a point when you DM'd me 9 years ago, nigga. I said, if it's one thing I do before I get out this game, Meek Mill's career is gonna be 6 feet under. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I deliver flowers to your grave every week. Have a good one. Back.
Well, there we go. That's Zach's response. Let's take a look at this Meek Mill tweets from February. Academics and alcoholic, fully powered by the white man. Who do you think posting that on every website? They be so mad that they can't stop its few groups. Lol. He's an alcoholic with no life, talking to kids on a computer. Normal kids watch Kai, Aiden, Wallow, Gilly. You a sick old black man with no life, with no life achievements, trying to destroy black men because you envy us as men. Jesus. Okay, Meek. And what's this thread from the Playboy Carti subreddit? Oh, hey. All right.